and then I can go back to this one. I just like M51. It's a great one to test. All right, M51 it is. Okay, Jack, very good, sir. M51. I don't need to go to a star now. We're doing okay. Okay, let's go back to video mode at 5 seconds. See if we can see the two cores. Gain up. These are sensitive once you touch them. All right, let me just push the white point to about 150. We should have the cores. There they are. Look at that, video mode, Jack. 5 seconds. I'm really pushing the white. Yep, they're there. So we'll try this. Okay, I'm going to pick a guide star. One lonely star, but it's a good one. All right, there we go. So let's make sure that's going to hold the guide. 0.86, 0.61. Okay, we're under 1 pixel error. That's good. Okay. All right. Here we go. So we're going to stick with default on the histogram. We'll leave contrast at -15. Everything else is at default. We'll go into loop. Put my gain back to 30. And trigger mode, loop. Oh, yep. Thank you, Jack. Thank you very much. Hopefully in the future, Jack, we can get Rock to talk to the programmers to install some texting there. I don't know if we can do any texting to apply any text titles with the software. Okay, so we're going to have some fun now. Let's see what we can do with both SkyRaider and AstroToaster. Okay, very good. So this, I can just leave closed here. And let's just push this one to about, we don't want to blow up the cores, 220. Raise this to about here. And let me just get the import on the adjusted one. I think we were there, but let's see. Gain, we can, I guess we can close that now too. Timer's off, okay. This we can close. 71%. Is that okay there at 60%? I know it takes about 20 seconds to reach to you guys. Really? And my skies are not that great. The transparency tonight is average only. We got a lot of moisture in the air. I can see when I'm talking my breathing. It's pretty cold out. A lot of moisture in the air. Humidity's up in the low 90s. Oh, sorry, Jack. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, thanks, Steve. I love this filter, Jack. This is probably my best light pollution filter. This one and the Astronomic UHC. I like the Lumicon Deep Sky. I like it better than the ITIS P2. All right. That's not too bad. Let me adjust the background a bit. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that, Jack. I had to, I just used the clone tool and cloned it out. That's looking, I deeply apologize for people tonight if I missed any questions. If there's anything important you want to ask me, just let me know, because I'm concentrating on using the software for the first time in a long time. Well, first time with this camera. But just repeat and I'll be happy to answer you. Tim was saying, looking good. Last week I used my VRC-10 and 428 Lumicon Deep Sky and used 75 seconds to get... Wow, really? That's good to know, Tim. Well, we're at 45 seconds and the gain is at 60%. And my skies are, let me do a reading with the sky meter. Let's see what that comes up with. That's if it still works. I think the battery's gone on it. Okay, let's give it a try. 18.10. I don't know what that is, Jack. So we're pretty similar, Tim. 18.1. I think Jim Thompson can answer that one for you. I don't know if it's 100% similar to the Orion. You mean the Ultra Block, or not the Ultra Block, the Sky Glow? Orion Sky Glow? Okay, Jack. Hey, thanks, Bob. Right, Steve. That's a good one. This is not bad, Tim. Yeah, for a CMOS, 45 seconds. And one thing I like about these CMOS sensors is the read noise is very low read noise. No problem, Jim. Dewey was asking, is the Lumicon Deep Sky filter similar to the Orion Sky Glow? I don't have the specs here, so I can't answer that right now. Mind you, my Lumicon is an older one, Dewey. I got this one back in 2000, 16 years ago, when it was made in the U.S. I don't know if they're still made in the U.S. I think they are. Lumicon's still situated in the United States, but I'm sure the new ones are pretty well similar to the old ones still. They're pretty tight on their testing. They're pretty strict. Thank you, Dewey. Okay, thank you, Jim. Thank you. Well, we're going to capture this. I'm going to capture this, I think. Let me just do something with the dark field. Any suggestions, Jack? Do you think I can do what I can do to improve this at all? Maybe the contrast, I can jump it up a little bit more. do a white balance too. Well, the white balance is good. You can see the RGB lines up, so white balance is fine. I'm not going to touch that. Let me just bump up the contrast. Okay, I'll go from minus 15 to minus 25. Now, I know that won't match the dark field correction, but it shouldn't really make too much of a difference. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Jack. Okay, let's see what happens going from minus 15 to minus 25 to minus 15 to minus 25. Okay. Did that help the image at all? I know you have a bit of a delay, so I'll just wait. I don't know if we lost detail in the core by putting the contrast from minus 15 to minus 25. Probably, I think, leave it at minus 15 was better. A little brighter? Yeah, I think so, John. I liked it better a little bit lower, too. Yep. Okay, Jack, let's leave it at minus 15 then. There we go, minus 15 it is. And I'm going to capture this image, and then we'll save it, and then we'll capture some with these settings like this, with this dark field applied. We'll put it in a folder, and then we'll capture some at default and check them both out in AstroToaster to see what happens. All right, so let me just take my gloves off so I can do this properly. I wish we didn't have the vignetting. I don't know if I'm in the mood, Jack, to switch to the MFR-3 because it's cold out and these gloves are wool, slippery, and I don't want to drop anything and that. Yeah, okay, I think I'll leave it the way it is. Yeah, I agree. Okay, maybe we could play with the lens gradients and all that in the AstroToaster to see, but it's okay, we can always zoom. You can see right now that's at that's 50% right there. Let's go to 100. There's 100%. We're getting some modeling pretty good in the spiral arm. Not too bad. I like around 75%. Okay. It's good to know, Jack. Thank you. Let's try it at about 60. 60% is pretty good, right about there. There's the vignetting starts about here and goes outward. So it's not too bad. Let's see if I can get that to 70%. 67. There's 70. 70% is pretty good there. All right. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to shrink this down to make a folder, I think. Let's see. Let me see. I think he can. Oh, okay, good. Let's try, Oh yeah, thanks, Jack. Good to know. That's 80%. And back to 50. Okay, let me do a folder. Okay, so let me create a folder. Sorry, I have to do this. DS2.3 PLUS lights. Okay, so we got the darks, lights. Now I already made here for AstroToaster a 2.3, so this is the one AstroToaster is going to use. So actually, I shouldn't have done this. Now, let me delete this. Let's go into here. Folder. Let's go M51. We'll just call this adjusted. And M51. Default, okay? There we go. All right, now I'm going to capture images I haven't captured before, so I think we have it pretty good there. Let me just do the dark field one more time, just to make sure. We'll take it off, and I'm going to make sure I have the adjusted one. Okay, selected. Okay, let's let this go through without the dark field. 75%. Okay, we're at 13 seconds. Yeah, I'm going to use the sequence. Thanks, Jack. I'm going to use the sequence feature. Okay, there you go. Do you see the difference without the dark field? I'll wait for that to kick in. You got about a 10-second delay. And I'm going to apply it again now. Just let me know when that changed. Okay, thanks, Jack. Do you see all the pixels? Yeah, that's no dark field correction. Okay, the next one coming up is the dark field. Thanks, Steve. I want to capture a couple of images too before I call it a night. It's only 10:30, so I can post something too. Jack, are you getting all this recorded? And there is the dark field. Thank you very much, Jack. I appreciate your help as always. Thank you. You're a great guy. Thank you. Now that's it without the with the dark field. Okay, thank you. Do you see the difference? Yep, that's with the DFC, dark field correction. Okay, great. Now we're going to capture, so let's go back to 50%. And guider is beeping away. Okay, be good. All right, yeah, the videos will be great. Okay, it'll be a lot of help for people who can't be here tonight. Okay, so what I'm basically going to do first is, this has been adjusted in SkyRaider using the histogram. We raised the black point. Now I'm going to bring this black point just to the start of the peak there, because we can actually right about there. Okay, and the contrast is at 15. Everything else is at default. So let me close this up, and I'll close this up, and let's go into the capture options. Oh, I guess I have to stop this, Jack? Yeah, I do. Okay. Okay, thanks. Options. And we're going to go into monitor, and we're going to pick the one called adjusted. And what's the best, Jack? Yeah, stop, yes. PNG, I think, is probably the best. Now, Astro Toaster doesn't like TIFFs, so I can't select TIFFs, unfortunately. So I think the next best one is PNG. I prefer. I don't like JPEG. And what's the option? Oh, we don't want to interlace. Okay. Well, PNG is standard. Yeah, let's try PNG. Let's see what happens. Now, number. we're going to use, I don't really care too much about this. Month, day, year, month. I'm just going to leave it there. Do you ever use the name format? Yes, you're right, Steve. I think PNG, isn't it less compressed? That's why it is larger. Won't you get a cleaner image? Yeah, okay, so we'll use PNG. Okay, which one should I use? The number? I don't think that this really matters. All right, thanks, Dewey. Do you ever use the name format, Jack? I don't think I really have to care about that. I don't think it's really important. Yeah, I won't bother with that. Okay, so we're going to save it. Just the number. Okay. Right here. Yep, okay. M51. How come I can't put anything in? Bottom one. Okay, the file prefix. Oh, sorry, that's the number. That's what we're starting off, right? Yeah. How do we name this? Please. Is there a way to name it M51? File prefix? I tried that. Okay, thanks, Michael. I tried it. Let me see again. M50. Okay, that's doing it. I didn't do it last time. Okay, good. There we go. We're set. Okay, thank you very much. All right, so, and then do I hit loop again? Okay, you know what? I didn't sequence. You know what I forgot? Yeah, I forgot the, I'll stop. Sorry. Options. Okay, that's fine. Let's capture 10 of them. There we go. Okay, we're set. Got it. Okay, I'm going to capture 10. Okay. And then we'll capture 10 at default. And I can, while I'm capturing the default, I can play with the Astro Toaster. It's getting cold. I'm starting to make mistakes. Yep, countdown is underway. We're coming up to our first one. And frame is 0/10, so that should be 1 and 10 soon. Okay, yep, 1 and 10. We got that. Thank you, Dewey. Well, I've been out here for 3 hours so far, and it's 0 Celsius around there, 32 Fahrenheit. I'm a crazy Canuck. Oh, I would love something hot, that's for sure. Okay, so we can go into Astro Toaster now. Let me, we don't have to wait for all these to capture. Let me open up Astro Toaster. Okay, it's been a while since I've done this too. Hang on a sec, let me just try and match this up. Okay, file, this, shrink that up. Okay, I'm going to try and match them up equal as best as I can. I wish I could brighten this background a bit so I can see what I'm doing here, but I think that's okay. Let me check. Yeah, we're pretty close to it now. Not bad there. Cutting off a little bit of the top and bottom, but that's okay. Should be pretty good right about there. So hard to tell. Okay, that should be okay right about there. Is that okay there? There's Astro Toaster. Alright, good, Jack. Alright, so it's been a while since I used this. Let me just open up this file list. Let me go into settings. We're going to select PNG and browse, monitor, adjust. Don't have to touch the output. Actually, the output, yeah, I should do that one too. Alright. Hi, Michael, how are you? Alright, so far we captured 5 out of 10. Alright, let me just shrink this down. Bear with me, guys. I'm just gonna output. DS2.3. Not easy typing this in the cold. Let me just double check my